Operation 2, Cougar. Commander, we have just received an intelligence brief on the Empire forces. They're building a strong AI belt packed with missiles and radar. I recommend an immediate attack to throw them off balance before they consolidate their defenses. An excellent idea, Bowman. A high priority should be placed on neutralizing their radar. Indeed. Without radar, their AA missiles will be less effective. Good luck. Taco Night is coming back to haunt me, guys. It's terrible. Sergeant Kraft. Commander, we have communication from the enemy. Oh. Not bad for a beginner, but you haven't won yet. Our Boston base won't be so easy. You'll see what it's like to go head-to-head with pro-apostrophe-s! Exclamation point, close quotations. Alright. Mission 2. See here, we have two upgraded missiles, along with a normal missile, and an upgraded metal marine. Very handy, that. A bank of anti-air, gun pods. Up here we have a little bit of defense, but it's pretty vulnerable to attack. Just one metal marine, if he was just stationed along the coast here so that he didn't get that gun pod in his range, could wipe out those 3 anti-air pretty easily. A few gun pods scattered up here, and some radars. Okay, gonna place the first base in an obvious but reasonably well-defended location right there. The second base, we're gonna go ahead and stash back here in the back, like so. And the third one, we're gonna put way in the back. We'll actually put them in the trees. How about that? Put them in the trees. Nah, it's a terrible idea. Go ahead and station it here like this. Okie dokie. Start? Sure. First up, supply headquarters to get me some war funds fast as possible. It's a heavy initial investment, but it'll pay the returns pretty quickly. Now I'm going to go ahead and immediately launch an attack with the forces that I have. Now, anti-air and radar is going to be pretty prominent on this map. You're not going to see me walk through things pretty easily, even with these double missiles. So we're going to go ahead and look for attacks along the coastline here to actually increase our chances of destroying coastal defenses. I'm actually going to keep the metal marine in reserve. I only have one of those right now. I don't want to expend an upgraded one. Besides, it costs a lot of energy. Let's go ahead and see how effective this is. Again, upgraded missiles to deal, well, it's a 2-pack. Hopefully one of them will get through at the very least. As you can see, defenses right there. There was a radar station that was not destroyed, but we softened up the shore there a little bit on that area. That gun pod is still alive, but it is damaged. So I did get a hit off, and let's see whether this third one does anything. It does not. It was destroyed. Fences are very heavy along the coast, as you all saw. We're gonna go ahead and focus on some metal marines. I don't need to worry too much about the base defense. Wow. Wow, I say that. I'm gonna be a little cautious, I guess. Although I really do need to get additional metal marines. Alright, here's your first enemy attack. Since I didn't give the enemy a time to do that at all in the first mission. Hits the coastline there. Got a lucky destruction of that missile. And that one died too. Now where's he going to send his metal marines? I know he's got more than one. Right there. Where all 3 of them were deployed. And the only thing they can target is that anti-air. Which is easily fucked. Easily. Now that destruction takes up space. You have to spend money to actually level out the ground. Not exactly an expenditure I like to make. Alright, my war funds have come in. Also, my missiles have come back, which means it's time to attack again. Alright, still not deploying the metal marine. Here's what I know. So I'm just gonna keep walking missiles in. I like to do that. But I'm still not going to deploy the Metal Marine. Again, I want him to have backup before I do anything like that. He's just too valuable to blow. Took care of their radar there. That'll make their anti-air less effective. That's pretty dastardly here in this Boston Island base. Sweet. That's where the Metal Marine is. Well, one of them, anyway. You can have more than 3, but you can only deploy 3 at once. Sweet! That was a beautiful hit. Alright, let's go ahead and I want to make another one of those. Let's go ahead and deploy even more anti-air to protect this section. Of course, I have some flaws up here in my defenses. Ah, shit. Here we go. Now, it's possible the enemy can find your supply headquarters and destroy those. It's not like mine are well protected at all. But the enemy doesn't immediately know where your structures are either. It has to find those too. Which it has done so now. Well, still attacking the front, only with 1 this time. Now, no, 2. Sorry, I didn't see that second one. My apologies. Mistakes were made. Now this Metal Marine should get destroyed. I know that gun pod was damaged by a missile, but yeah. But that one is going to succeed and save the day, I'm pretty sure. I could use the speed up key for this, but nah. Alright. And much to my dismay, a lot was leveled. Let's go ahead and see what I can do about rebuilding my defenses to some extent. Of course, I can't even deploy on that, uprooted ground. 20, 40, 60... I need to build another missile base. I don't have enough energy. Sorry about that, everyone. I didn't have enough energy. So I didn't want to commit to doing anything. Go ahead and slap down a gun pod right there. And right there. But you gotta keep the AI on his toes here. This seems pretty important. There's an actual base, or that could be a dummy base there. But it looks like a base. I'm gonna assume I might not be able to get through that, so I'm gonna focus my wrath down this line. But we're deploying him there, and the 2 weaklings. We'll let God sort it out. Okay? Okay. Should have built a Fort Missile slot. I forgot. Mistakes were made! As you can see, well, he does have another base, or it could be a dummy base. Already good just to have 2 bases, because I've got 3. Damn it! You try to walk those things in, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't work. I didn't think that one would get far. But here comes our Metal Marine transport. We want to make sure we don't lose any of these guys due to how expensive they are. And the transport was hit once. We'll be fine. He has 1 Metal Marine in play. We want superior firepower, focused in a minimal location, so that shall do. We want to destroy enemy buildings as quickly as possible. Although I would prefer if they didn't actually hit the base there. You know, if they tried to take down the gun pod. That's unfortunate. You can take control of them while they're doing things, I'm pretty sure. But why mess with a good thing, right? They look like they're taking care of things just fine. As they're marching up that hilly air terrain. Getting shot at by the gun pod. Alright, one of the weak ones got in front to protect the strong one. Weak one did die. But I think we did more good than harm. That might actually be the main base. Or, again, it could be 2 bases. They're going after the gun pod next. Oh, ho, 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 Big Daddy went down. Ultimately, I'm not sure whether this was a fruitful expenditure, but it happened. I think I lost more than I gained there. Although I did destroy more net worth. That just hurt, that's all. It just hurt. Right, I keep trying. Alright, now he's coming. Well, of course I'm trying to shore up my defenses. Okay. I did destroy one of his metal marines, though. So we'll have to see where that gets me. And he deploys right there, which is a pretty interesting place for him to deploy. Doesn't mean he's not going to destroy shit in the process, of course. But I did destroy him. Okay. No enemy's message. Now, sporadically, the AI will choose to say hi to you and shout random gibberish. You can't bother them, of course. They can only bother you. Garland says, "Parasites! You just wait." Thank you. That was riveting. I'm glad you distracted me from the battlefield so I could listen to your insipid banter on the matter. Alright. Let's just go ahead and, rather than do, logical things like, pave over stuff, let's just build new things. What the hell? We'll have all this wreckage and ruin strewn across the landscape. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Oh, god damn it. Here he comes. This is why you always want to keep attacking. He knows that stuff's there. He wants to sink a missile into it. He's just hoping. Just get lucky. Just one. That's all he needs. Well, fine. We want to try that shit. Let's go for it. Again, walk in units. Try to, in theory. 24k fuel, I'm not going to deploy any Metal Marines after the fact, as I am energy broke. Metal Marines take a lot of juice to deploy. And again, not like trying to do like a speed run of this or anything. If that wasn't clear, guys. Someone playing the game who hasn't played in a while. Trying to impart the fractured knowledge of youth. Is it working? Have you learned anything? Fantastic. Oh yeah, my fourth missile. I forgot. I've been operating so long without it, damn it. It's a fucking lucky dodge right there, too. I am wrecking all of your shit. Suck it down. We'll go ahead and stick another one there. AI missile there. How much is a radar? 50, that's right. AI missile there, too. Just have some defenses. Now, building up costs money. He's launching another attack. That's a thing. It's transpiring. He's gonna need some luck to get through that, though, with his one missile. I may have gimped him with my super awesome attack. I did say I didn't think it was worth it at a time. That's because I was sad that I lost my my upgraded Metal Marine. I'll get over it, guys. I'm not that damn attached. I need my energy reserves to build up. But while they're doing that, I'll just upgrade my Metal Marines. It'll give him time to repair his shit too, I know. I dealt him a pretty stiff blow there. Of course, he could deal a pretty stiff blow to my defenses, but he's still only attacking with one missile. I may or may not have severely impacted him with my big attack there. Always nice whenever you cripple your enemy so he can't do a whole lot to you. So you can just faff about. Let's turn on grid mode for the lulz. We can also change the arms. Go with that. You go with that. Diversification in rock, paper, scissors format. Alright. I'm gonna wait for that final Metal Marine to finish upgrading. Let's throw down. I need 60k energy for these three guys. Alright. there, and I'm gonna be energy broke. 2 bases here, though? Let's make sure they're both just within reach, but I want some room to deploy them on my side as opposed to his side. I don't know whether he has any other bases strewn back there, what kind of defenses he has, but you know, if one of those is his final base, then I just want to make sure that I properly line up everything. And of course, I've spent all that energy exactly. Because I'm a genius. Let's go! You might get tired of this animation by the time we get to the end of the game, guys. I freely admit this. Don't care that fucking AA. As you can see, I don't bother to expend money on making the ground safe to build more structures. You could certainly do that. There will come times where you have to do that. But that doesn't mean I want to do that. It's only mission 2. Don't waste your money by making the ground pretty. This is war, folks. You don't have time for that shit. Too busy killing things. You might have another base on that plateau, or behind it. Again, I don't remember how many... Well, I fucked that one. That might have been dummy. Who knows? I mean, again, beyond the first mission, where I obviously remember that so damn well, this one's gonna be overkill for this situation. I'm pretty confident. I kinda fucked him over, guys. Let's see that in action. You killed one of my golds. About 3 golds. Oh yeah, he's toast. So... about that. So much for that Boston base, huh? Oh. Hey, I wasn't done. Colonial and Empire forces engage in fierce combat over Boston. Boston falls to Colonial Metal Marines. Documents captured from retreating forces suggest an enemy buildup in Canada for an offensive. Colonial forces prepare to conduct a hasty attack. Those are the best attacks, guys. Nothing goes wrong with a hasty attack, I assure you. Ill-prepared versus ill-prepared. You're fighting on equal footing in terrain that your enemy likely knows better than you do. Operation 3. Eagle. That takes care of this game, folks. Go ahead and make a save. I could use a password system, but that's silly. I'm living in the future now. So are you. This is Past Grimith signing out. Take care, everyone. Toodaloo.